I'm Jeff Bloomberg and I'm the Chief Operating Officer at MGE. Hygiene cancellations and no-shows can be real rough. Beyond the fact that they can just be generally upsetting to morale in the office, they can also cost the practice tens of thousands of dollars a year in lost productivity. So for this week's tip, I have a special treat. We're actually going to be showing you one of the lessons from our online training platform, DDS Success. It's one of the lessons from the Scheduling Coordinator training course, and the lesson is called Handling Cancellations and No-Shows on the Hygiene Schedule. And it's with one of our senior trainers, Ms. Carla Deslick. Now, DDS Success, our online training platform, has a ton of content. It's almost at 30 hours now. We add new content every month, and it covers subjects such as, basics of communications, case acceptance, basic staff training in a dental office, as well as positional training for reception, scheduler. We're adding financial coordinator. You should just check it out for yourself. And to that end, I have a special offer for our YouTube viewers. Normally, DDS Success is $289 a month. As a special offer for our YouTube viewers, we're offering you a discount of $20 a month or $269 a month. And in order to get this discount, you want to use the coupon code when you sign in of YT269, YouTube, YT269. Now, if you're not ready to commit and you just want to check it out, you can also schedule a free demo right there on the homepage at your convenience. So with that, let me roll right into this. Well, I'll start you off with this lesson. This is lesson 6 of 48 lessons from the Scheduler Coordinator training course with Ms. Carla Deslick, How to Handle Hygiene Cancellations and No-Shows. I hope you enjoy.
Welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to talk about how to handle cancellations and patients not showing up for the appointments that they've confirmed. Now, the first thing I want to talk about here is cancellation fees. Some offices do have cancellation fees, and you'll want to find out what the policy is in your office. However, it's not something that I really recommend. It's not usually something that makes patients want to show up for their appointments. You want patients to come in because they understand the importance of their appointments, not because they need to save $25. So when you're doing your confirmation calls and a patient says that they're not going to be able to make that appointment, as long as they've given you adequate notice, go ahead and reschedule them. Make sure they're coming in quickly, though, because it's important that they keep on schedule with their regularly scheduled cleanings. Now, the next point here is don't accept late cancellations unless there's a legitimate reason for it. A late cancellation would be considered same day or the night before the appointment. You gave them a cutoff time to call and let you know that they're going to be there. If they call after that cutoff time, that's a late cancellation. The first things you're going to want to do when somebody calls like this is find out what's happening. There are legitimate reasons for someone to need to reschedule that appointment. Illnesses, family emergencies, and being called out of town at the last minute by your employer, those qualify as legitimate reasons to need to reschedule. The main thing here is find out what's going on with that person. If it's not a real serious situation where the person could possibly make it, then help the person figure out how to make that appointment. Let them know how important this appointment is and keep them on the schedule. Now, you'll find that there are some of your patients that habitually cancel their appointments. They usually try to give you lots of notice, but their schedules are just crazy. Usually these kinds of patients are patients that you really like, but they're impossible to keep in the schedule. One of the things that you can do for patients like this is put them on what I call a VIP list. Let the patient know that you totally understand that they have these crazy schedules. And you're going to put them on a short call list that when you have an opening that day, you're going to call them and see if it's going to work for them. Usually the patient really appreciates the fact that you understand that they have a crazy schedule and they have a hard time scheduling ahead. Make sure if you're going to put that person on a short call list that you actually do call them. This is a great resource for you if you ever have those late cancellations that unfortunately happen. Now, what do if you've got a patient that confirmed with you and it's 5 minutes after the appointment time, you haven't heard from them and they're not there? Well, within that first 10 minutes of their appointment, if they haven't shown up, you start calling them. You can also have your hygienist call them because obviously your hygienist doesn't have a patient at that point. And you continue to call that person until you get in touch with them. The main thing is they've confirmed this appointment and you want to make sure they're okay. Now, if something's happened and they just completely forgot that the appointment was today, get them rescheduled right away. The patient may tell you that they're on their way. If that's the case, find out what time they expect to be there. Check with your hygienist, make sure that that time is still going to work, and then work out what you need to do with your schedule to still be able to see that patient. If it's not going to be possible to see the patient, get them rescheduled right then and there. We'll talk about how to fill this hole in the schedule a little later in one of the other lessons. There are some patients that will habitually no-show for their appointments. The ones that the doctor still wants to see, put them on that VIP list and let them know that you understand how hectic their schedule can get. But check first and see if the doctor still wants to see this patient. In later lessons, we'll talk about how to handle those patients that the doctor no longer wants to see. Now, during the time that the patient didn't show up for an appointment, if you're not able to refill that appointment right away, your hygienist may actually be able to help with some recall and confirmations and even some reactivation of patients that you haven't seen in a couple of years. So that's all for this section on cancellations and no-shows. We'll see you back in the next lesson. Good morning, this is Sabri with ABC Dental. How can I help you?
Hi, Sabri. This is Amy Smith. I'm calling in. I need to actually cancel my hygiene appointment that I have in about 2 weeks.
Okay, do you know when you were scheduled for?
I was scheduled for Tuesday, May the 5th, and I think my appointment was around 3.
Yeah, I got you right here, the May the 5th at 3 o'clock. Mm-hmm. No problem. When would you like to reschedule for?
I need to actually schedule for 2 weeks after that.
No problem whatsoever. On that day, I also have a 3 o'clock appointment. Do you want to take that one?
Yeah, if I could do that, that'd be great.
Absolutely. I got you moved.
Okay, thanks so much.
Okay, we'll see you then.
You got it.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye. Good morning, this is Sabri with ABC Dental. How can I help you?
Hi, good morning, Sabri. This is Amy Smith. I actually have an appointment today at noon, and I actually have to cancel it.
Oh boy. What's happening?
I can't make it. I had a meeting pop up that was unexpected, and I'm going to need to be there.
Okay, well, it's very difficult for us to take last minute cancellations because we are a private office, which means that we reserve the time for you. Is there any way for you to keep that appointment?
I mean, I can check. I can't give you a definite answer right now. I'd have to go check and see if I could.
Okay, would it be possible for you to talk to your boss? Because we really don't take last minute cancellations.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know that. I apologize.
No, it's totally fine. We really want you to keep this appointment if you can.
Okay, let me check with him, and then as soon as I check with him, I will give you a call. I'll try to have it handled in the next 30 to 45 minutes.
What do you think your boss is going to say?
I honestly don't know. I'm hoping he'll be okay with it, but just because it was a last-minute meeting, I don't know.
Is it possible for us to give you a note?
I mean, that always works.
Okay. Well, how about we give you a note stating that you already had a prior scheduled dental appointment? Would that work?
That might work. We can go for that.
Okay, good. So you think you can make your 12 o'clock appointment then?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Amy. We appreciate it.
Okay, sorry about that.
No, don't worry about it. Stuff happens.
Okay.
Okay, we'll see you at noon.
Alrighty.
Take care.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Good morning, ABC Dental. This is Sabri. How can I help you?
Hi, good morning, Sabri. This is Amy Smith. I have a noon appointment with a hygienist that I have to cancel.
Okay. Can you tell me what's happening?
Yeah, I just actually got a call from the school, and my son is just throwing up all over the place.
Oh no.
Yeah,
okay.
My husband is out of town, and there's really nobody else to go and get him, so I have to go get him.
Totally fine, totally fine. Can I reschedule you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, when would you like to come in?
If we could do like the same day around the same time, because today's Tuesday, so if we could do a Tuesday around the same time for the appointment, that would work out perfect.
Absolutely. Let's do next Tuesday at noon. Does that work for you?
Yeah, that's great.
Perfect. I'll slide you in there. And I hope your son?
Yeah, my son.
Perfect. I hope your son feels better.
Me too.
I know. All right, Amy. See you next week.
You got it. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that. Now, obviously, there's a lot more to scheduling. If you want to know more, you check out the course. But I hope that helped. And remember, for YouTube subscribers, you get the coupon code YT269. Or if you want a free demo, just click free demo on the homepage. If you'd like to see more tips like this, don't forget to click the subscribe button and click the little bell, which gives you notifications every time a new tip comes out. Thanks very much.